Have you ever wondered why Japanese people live longer than almost anyone else on Earth? What if I told you that 96.9% of Japanese people know about a secret morning ritual that takes just 3 minutes? But scientists are discovering it might be the key to their incredible longevity. In fact, 27 million Japanese people do this exact routine at least twice a week. And here's the shocking part. It's been hiding in plain sight since 1928. Even more surprising, seniors who practice this daily are significantly more flexible, have greater endurance, and are physically stronger than those who don't. This isn't some ancient meditation technique or expensive supplement. It's something so simple that 93-year-old construction worker Tsuyoshi rides his bike to the park every morning to do it, rain or shine. And he says, if I weren't doing this, I'd probably be bedridden by now. Before we reveal this Japanese longevity secret, hit that like button if you want to learn simple health habits that could add years to your life. The discovery that shocked researchers. Here's what blew my mind when I started researching this. While Americans are obsessed with hitting 10,000 steps a day, the Japanese have been quietly practicing something called Radio Taiso, and the statistics are absolutely incredible. Radio Taiso was developed in 1928 by Japan's Ministry of Communications as a national health exercise. And get this, it's broadcast daily on national television and radio, completely free. That means every single Japanese person has access to this longevity secret right from their living room. But here's where it gets really interesting. A recent study showed that older adults who do this 10-minute routine regularly are significantly more flexible, have greater endurance, and are physically stronger than those who don't. We're talking about measurable differences in people's ability to stay independent well into their 90s. What makes this different from regular exercise? Now, you might be thinking, it's just exercise, right? But here's what scientists discovered that makes Radio Taiso special. First, Radio Taiso is a multi-component exercise program that targets strength, flexibility, agility, balance, endurance, and coordination all at the same time. The World Health Organization specifically recommends this type of multi-component activity for older adults. But here's the part that really caught researchers' attention. Radio Taiso has only 3 mild pain incidents reported per 10,000 practices. That's a 0.01% injury rate. Compare that to other exercise programs, and you'll see why Japanese seniors can do this safely every day for decades. Second, the exercise intensity is perfectly calibrated at 3.5 to 4.5 metabolic equivalents, challenging enough to provide benefits, but gentle enough that people in wheelchairs can participate. Remember those nursing home residents we mentioned? They do the exercises right from their wheelchairs. The community secret nobody talks about. Here's something that Western fitness completely misses. In Japan, people gather in parks at 6:30 a.m. every morning to do Radio Taiso together. It's not just exercise, it's community building. Take Mitsutoshi Watanabe, who leads a group of 250 people every morning in Tokyo's Ueno Park. During the pandemic, when isolation was killing seniors worldwide, he said, "Our daily lives have become more difficult during the coronavirus, but we need to move our bodies more than ever." Even corporate employees started doing Radio Taiso together on Zoom calls. Himori Reiko from Japan Airlines told reporters, as remote working increased, some people felt lonely. By doing Radio Taiso, we can see each other face to face at least once a day. This social connection factor is huge for longevity. Studies consistently show that social isolation can be as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The science behind the movement. Now, let's talk about what actually happens in your body when you do Radio Taiso. Japanese researchers conducted a rigorous 12-week randomized controlled trial with 226 older adults with frailty. The results were remarkable. Participants who did Radio Taiso showed significant improvements in agility and dynamic balance, aerobic endurance, exercise self-efficacy, basically, their confidence in their ability to stay active. But here's the really interesting part. The median daily practice rate was 94.1%. Think about that. Nearly 95% adherence rate. When's the last time you heard about an exercise program with that kind of consistency? A separate study on interval walking training, which uses similar principles, showed even more dramatic results. After just 5 months, participants had reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 10 points for men and 5 points for women, improved thigh muscle strength, enhanced peak aerobic capacity. What the movements actually do. Let me break down what makes these simple movements so powerful. Radio Taiso consists of 8 to 13 rhythmical movements accompanied by music, lasting just 3 minutes and 10 seconds. The basic movement involves raising your arms above your head and bringing them down in a circular motion. Sounds simple, right? But here's what the researchers noted. In our modern lives, we can spend days without raising our arms above our ears. This is crucial because the movements target exactly what we lose as we age. Range of motion in the shoulders and spine, balance and coordination, cardiovascular endurance without joint stress, flexibility that prevents falls. The genius is in the accessibility. Radio Taiso can be performed standing or seated, alone or in groups, indoors or outdoors. There are 3 different difficulty levels, so whether you're 8 or 98, there's a version for you. The surprising mental health benefits. Here's something that really surprised researchers. While they expected physical benefits, they discovered that Radio Taiso provides significant mental health improvements too. During a study conducted during the early COVID-19 pandemic, participants who did home-based Radio Taiso showed clinically meaningful benefits for mental health and quality of life. The researchers noted that the routine may have functioned as a coping strategy for maintaining mental health during isolation. Think about it, you have a routine that gets you moving first thing in the morning, can be done with others or by yourself, is completely free and accessible, takes less than 4 minutes, has nearly 100 years of cultural backing. It's no wonder that even in modern Japan, Radio Taiso remains more popular than trendy calisthenics workouts. While influencers promise six-pack abs, Radio Taiso delivers something more valuable: the ability to stay healthy and independent as you age. If this Japanese longevity secret is opening your eyes to simple health habits, make sure to subscribe to Elderly Active Life for more evidence-based wellness tips. Final thoughts. So here's what we've learned about why 88% of Japanese seniors incorporate movement like Radio Taiso into their daily routine. It's not magic, it's smart, sustainable exercise that targets multiple fitness components in under 4 minutes. Has a 99.99% safety record, builds community and fights isolation, can be adapted for any fitness level, provides both physical and mental health benefits. The best part? You don't need to be Japanese to benefit from this. Radio Taiso is available free on YouTube, broadcast daily, and can be done in your living room right now. Remember Tsuyoshi, the 93-year-old who bikes to the park every morning? He's been doing this for over 30 years and credits it with keeping him out of a nursing home. At 93, he's still riding his bike, still showing up, still moving. What would your life look like if you could stay that active and independent into your 90s? The Japanese figured this out almost 100 years ago. 27 million of them are still doing it today. Maybe it's time we paid attention to what they know about healthy aging. Drop a comment below. Are you going to try Radio Taiso? Let me know what other Japanese health secrets you want me to research next. And don't forget to check out our other videos that can transform your health after 60. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Until next time, keep moving and keep thriving.